wisdom for living. Spiritual maturity is cultivated over time. It cannot be rushed. Wood and clay need time for curing to build strength. Knowledge gets digested gradually with contemplation and applying in throughout your life. When maturity comes, it becomes your asset as your second nature. It can never be destroyed or stolen. Spiritual wisdom doesn't come by reading the books or attending the classes. Even knowing it intellectually, you don't really get it. It takes long time to digest. First aspect is called Shravana, or reading or listening. Second part is Manana, means contemplating. Contemplating, thinking, going in the depth, looking at the essence. And last one is Nididhyasa. Nididhyasa means meditation. So first receive the information, chew on it, think about it, meditate on, and apply it in life. Then you got as your own property. So most of the time, most people gather information, and they gather so much information from so many sources that they get confused because it doesn't go beyond their mind into that heart feeling or experience. So just like curing the wood, if the wood is not cured, it won't last for a long time. Same way, practice has to be digested. How can you digest the practice? How can you digest the information in your practice? Just by living it. This is why one should not become monk at a young age, because life provides all the experiences to give you maturity. Renunciation comes with experiences, not just by reading or thinking about it. So many times people who have lots of information, they're confused because they have not digested it. It could be misunderstood. Simplest concept of non-attachment. It takes long time to digest. Non-attachment you understand at surface level. You could understand non-attachment to the things, but to understand non-attachment to people is a different thing. Really, this non-attachment is actually expression of love, and that you have to go through life to understand. Otherwise, you superficially apply non-attachment, it will become indifference. Trying yoga position. If you don't understand, you don't get the depth, you will be only doing exercises. Spiritual wisdom comes when you understand yoga positions, then practice. Same way, meditation should be effortless. People spend so much time struggling to control the mind. They could never succeed. So to understand and digest the concept of meditation also requires time. So spiritual maturity comes with time. Only if you have good experiences, you don't gain maturity. We need to test through the pleasant and unpleasant experiences, and that gives us maturity. We have to observe, analyze, we can make mistake, we learn from the mistake, and this is how we build spiritual maturity. Climax of spiritual maturity is kind of equanimity, feeling of peace, feeling of contentment. One becomes observer because everything happens by divine laws. and we are only instrumental. We are not the doer, we are not the enjoyer. One understands this, and this is a spiritual maturity. Spiritual maturity is one drops ideas of helping others or saving the world. One becomes aware that I am only an instrument. I cannot serve with ego. One can serve only after dropping the ego. One cannot help others just by imposing on own ideas. But when one becomes instrumental and understands the other party, one can serve. So these are the areas of spiritual maturity.